There's a quiet before the world wakes up that is unlike any other time of the day. The light is different, the air is different, my voice is even different. I can hear the raspberry tone. And I am recording this from a balcony on the Indian Ocean in the first light of morning. And there's a soft breeze that's moving through the coconut trees behind me. I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping in the branches in the background. And the ocean behind me, of course, is doing what oceans do. It's that steady, endless breathing that somehow settles a nervous system faster than almost anything else that humans have invented to try to settle it themselves. So today I want to talk to you about something I've only recently begun to fully understand, and that is that quiet mornings alone with yourself may be one of the most powerful healing practices that you have. And I think most of us are giving it away. I know I have for years. So I invite you to come on inside and sit with me and let's explore this topic together. The first hour of your day is doing a lot of work, enormous work, whether we're aware of it or not. Your cortisol levels are naturally at their highest in the first 30 to 60 minutes after waking, and that's simply biology. Cortisol is the hormone that helps you rise, orient, and mobilize into the day. But what you do with that first hour determines what your nervous system does with that cortisol. So if you reach for your phone immediately, if you're checking emails, you're watching news, you're chasing messages, then you are pouring high alert content into your body that is already in its most heightened state of the day. Your nervous system doesn't distinguish between an urgent email and a threat. It just simply responds. And so cortisol stays elevated. The stress hormones, they increase. And by 8 a.m., you're already in a fight or flight response. And you haven't even had breakfast yet. So this is why for so many of us, we can feel that wired but tired all day feeling, and we're overwhelmed by 10 a.m., depleted by 2 p.m., running on fumes by 6 p.m. And it's not because the day was too much in some cases. It's because the first hour of the day started us in a state of activation that our bodies could never quite recover from. Imagine the opposite of what I previously described in terms of a rush morning, and imagine giving your nervous system 30 minutes or 45 minutes or something even like 15 minutes of unstimulated time in the morning. And that looks like no phone, no email, no news, no podcast, no input, just you. And whatever is quietly in front of you, maybe it's a cup of coffee, or maybe a window, maybe a journal, or an ocean, maybe just a chair and the sound of the world waking up. What happens biologically is significant. Your cortisol still peaks, but it peaks without additional stress hormones being layered on top of it. Your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest branch, has space to exist with your morning cortisol rather than being drowned out by activation. Your breathing settles, your heart rate variability improves, your thinking clears, your sense of yourself, of what actually matters today, of what you actually want to bring to the day, has room to speak. You are not just resting, you are recovering something the modern day world has slowly trained out of most of us, and that's the capacity to hear yourself before the day drowns you out. And that is what quiet mornings do. They give you back to yourself before you give yourself away to everyone and everything else. Most people that I've worked with, when I first suggest this practice, resist it. And it's not because they don't believe it works. They resist it because the idea of sitting still with themselves for 20 minutes in the morning genuinely makes them uncomfortable. And if you have spent your whole life running, over-functioning, overproducing, overperforming, then sitting quietly with yourself can feel almost intolerable. The mind starts racing. The body wants to reach for the phone. There is a kind of subtle panic that says, I'm wasting time, or that I should be doing something. This is not productive. And that discomfort is not a sign that you should abandon the practice. That discomfort is a sign that you need the practice. Your nervous system has forgotten what stillness feels like. And the only way it remembers is by giving it stillness, gently, over time, over and over, until the body relearns that being still with yourself is actually safe. For years, even decades, I didn't give myself quiet mornings. I got up, I moved, I got to work, I answered messages, I made lists. I served everyone else in my life before I had even asked my own body what it needed that day. And I told myself that was responsibility, that was maturity, that was being a good therapist, it was being a good business owner, a good daughter, a good partner. But somehow underneath all of that, I was quietly running on empty, and I'd have told you how I filled myself back up. It is only in recent seasons that I have begun to reclaim my mornings, and it's not perfect. I don't do it perfectly, and I don't do it every day. Sometimes life gets in, but when I do, when I actually give myself 30 or 45 minutes with no input, just coffee or water, just quiet, just being present with the version of myself that is here today, then something shifts and I show up to my day differently. I can hear my own voice better. I've noticed that I bring more presence to the people that I love, and I make decisions from a settled place instead of a reactive one. And I am learning that this is not selfish. Giving your nervous system what it needs is not selfish. It is what allows you to be genuinely present to everyone and everything else your day is going to ask of you. I want to offer you 3 simple invitations, and they are reminders for gentle beginnings. The first invitation is to reclaim the first 15 minutes. If a full quiet morning feels impossible in the season of life that you're in, then start with 15 minutes. 15 minutes of no phone, no email, no news, just coffee or tea or water or a window or an ocean or a chair. It's whatever is quietly sitting in front of you. 15 minutes will not solve life problems, but 15 minutes done consistently over weeks begins to teach your nervous system that mornings are allowed to be quiet. Invitation 2 is to let it be boring. Don't try to fill the quiet with journaling or meditation apps or gratitude practices unless those things genuinely serve you. Sometimes the practice is just being, it's sitting, it's watching the light, it's feeling the coffee warm in your hands, or listening to whatever ambient sounds there is in the world. Boring is not the enemy. Boring is where regulation lives. And then invitation 3 is to notice what surfaces. When you sit quietly with yourself in the morning, things will surface. Thoughts, feelings, realizations, small, tender awarenesses about your own life. Don't run from them. You don't have to act on them. You don't have to fix them. You just have to allow them to arrive, because those quiet surfacings, the ones that you have been too busy to hear, often carry information that your soul has been trying to give you for a very long time. And the quiet mornings is the doorway that lets those things through. The world will not stop being loud. Your inbox will keep filling. Your phone will keep pinging. The people who need you will keep needing you, likely. The demands of your life will not go away because you decided to sit quietly for 15 or 30 minutes in the morning, but you will be just a bit different. You will have given yourself something that no one else in your life can give you, and that's a version of your own presence. It's an honest hearing of your own voice, a settled nervous system that can meet the day rather than react to it. And as I say often, this is not a luxury. It is a type of medicine, and you are allowed to give it to yourself before you give the rest of yourself away. If you have never claimed a quiet morning for yourself, then I hope you hear this as a real invitation. Not tomorrow necessarily, but soon. That you can wake up, don't reach for the phone, you sit somewhere quiet with something warm in your hands or chilled, and watch the world begin. And see what your body does when it is finally allowed to arrive at the day gently. Before you go, I want to ask you something. What would your mornings look like if you gave yourself just 15 minutes of quiet before the world came in? Just one morning this week. And if you feel called to, drop one word in the comments: coffee, window, journal, silence, prayer, breath, whatever it is for you. I'd love to hear from you. And the quiet is waiting for you. So thank you for being here with me on this journey of exploring possibilities for the heart and mind. I so look forward to seeing you in the next video.